Good morning, friends. Welcome to Spirit Play. I have missed you so much since we didn't have any class last week. I'm excited to be with you this morning. Are you ready for class? Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's time to say hello now, hello now, hello now. It's time to say hello now to all of our friends. Good morning, friends. Oh, I'm using my imagination so much to imagine where you are in your homes with your families as you do Spirit Play with me today. I hope you're cozy and warm. It's been so cold. Maybe we should light our chalice to help our hearts warm up this morning. Say the words with me. We light this chalice as a symbol of our faith, the light of truth and the warmth of love. Ooh, I feel that warm love already. Whew. Are you ready for our peace greeting? Remember, I'll say it first and then you say it. I offer you peace. I offer you friendship. I offer you love. I see your beauty. I hear your needs. I honor the wisdom in you. Come, let us wonder together. Oh, friends, we're here today with a special story. I'm so excited to tell you about it. And it's time for joys and sorrows. And I've been getting really good at my imagining what might be joys and sorrows for you. Sometimes it's hard to remember to send joys and sorrows to Michelle at church, but if you remember, have your mom and dad send us a joy or a sorrow so that we know what you're thinking about and what's in your hearts. This morning, I have a great big joy because it's so sunshiny out today while we're recording this story. And I get to be in a room with Michelle, which makes me happy, even though I can't be in a room with you yet. And I do have a sorrow this morning because one of my kids is not feeling well today. At home, why don't you share your joys and sorrows with each other? It's okay to pass if you need to. And it's okay to have a joy or a sorrow, but just keep it in your heart. Go ahead and share. You can always pause the video if you've got really juicy joys and sorrows that take longer than this amount of time. Are you ready for our story this morning, friends? I wonder what's in here for today. I see something green. It's a circle. Sometimes when we have a circle, it reminds me of community. I wonder what else is in here. Look, it's a church. I wonder what's going inside that church. I wonder what it looks like in there. Oh, I don't think I can. It's too small for me to look in its windows. I wonder if we have to use our imagination to know what it looks like in there. Wait a minute. We're inside a church right now. Let's look around. I think this is another place where I'm going to have to use my imagination. Because usually when I look around this room, I see a circle of children sitting on the rug at Spirit Play. I'm going to use my imagination right now and imagine that you're all here with me, sitting in a circle. When we come to church, sometimes we talk about our church as a family of families. Sometimes we talk about people that go to our church as if they are part of our family. That means that our Spirit Play class, even though we can't be here in the room together sitting around the rug, is kind of its own kind of family. Did you know that our Spirit Play family is part of a larger family of Unity Church? Did you know that Unity Church is also part of an even bigger family called Unitarian Universalists? And did you know that Unitarian Universalists think of themselves as even in a bigger family that includes all the people of the earth and the living beings that live here? That's a big family. When we come to church at Unity Church, one of the things that we do together is we learn how to love and be love for one another. We come to church to learn and grow. There are so many different kinds of people at our church, and they all offer their love and receive love in different kinds of ways. Some people at Unity Church, to show their love, become teachers. And they come to the classroom like a Spirit Play classroom every week to learn love and to be love. Some people in our church come to church and they cook meals for things that happen at church or for people who are sad or hurting. Some people show their love in our church by going to protests and demanding to change laws so that the world can be a more loving place for everybody. Some people sing in the choir to show love at our church so they can sing love and be love. All these different ways of loving are important in our church. Just like all these different ways of loving are different activities, but the same kind of love for one another. It's the same with the different people in our church and all the different families. Even though some families may look alike or look different, underneath there's a love that cares for one another and belongs to one another. There's so many different kinds of families at Unity Church. Let's take a look at some of the different kinds of families that are here. I know families at Unity Church who have 2 moms and 2 kids. I know some families at Unity Church with 2 dads and 1 kid. I know some families at Unity Church with a mom and a dad and a kid, or maybe 3 kids. I know families at Unity Church with just 2 grown-ups and no kids at all. Some families have pets. Some families have kids who live with one parent one part of the time and a different parent part of the time, or who live with grandparents. There are so many different ways to be families. I can't even name all the different kinds of families that we have at Unity Church. One thing's for sure, in our families we can do the same kind of thing that we do when we come to church. We can learn how to love each other even better all the time, so that we can help each other have the best lives possible. Even when families look the same, we know each family is made up of a unique and special person. So that kind of means that each family, no matter what it looks like, is a unique and special and beautiful thing all its own. And this is a gift to us, because when we have different things going on, different ways of loving or different ways our family looks, this is really a gift to us and helps our hearts get bigger and bigger. One important question we ask at church is, who is a part of our family and who's missing? If we know someone is missing, we wonder, how can we love them too and bring them into the big idea of the family of love? All of our families are special and wonderful. In our families, we get a special sense of belonging to each other and love and learning with one another. This is true in our families and in our larger church family. All together, all the ways we are, how we look, what we do, belong to our church. And this is such a special gift. Oh, friends, I wonder what was the best part of this story this morning? I wonder what was the most important part of this story this morning. I wonder if you were someone or something in this story this morning, who or what would you be? And friends, is there any part of this story that we could leave out and still have all the story we need? I love this story, friends. And it does make me miss you here at church. And just like Rob and Jan, our ministers, say, church is lovely when we're together, and it's never ever been just about a building. The building's just a place where our love can overflow and we can practice and be together. And sometime we'll be able to do that again in person, and I'm looking forward to that so very much. And until that time comes, we just keep loving and growing and learning. Maybe even it feels sometimes like our house turns into its own kind of Unity Church. wonder how you'll work with this story this morning, friends. Go ahead and have your work time to help you think about this story. Who is your family at Unity Church? Who are other friends who feel like family at Unity Church? Who is someone you maybe want to get to know a little better? Have fun in your work time and come back when you're ready and we'll end our class together. It's time to unlight our chalice, friends. Although we extinguish the light of this chalice here, we know that the light of truth and the warmth of love go with us in our hearts. Oh, that's a good thing. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the spirit of love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the spirit of love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Take care, friends. I'll see you next time.